Most people think they understand power until they realize there's one person who can move through laws, travel rules, and even government systems in ways nobody else can. No passport, no driving license, no jury duty, no legal pressure in the way ordinary citizens experience it. But here's the shocking part. She never had to break the rules because the rules were built around her. And these are 30 real privileges and traditions connected to Queen Elizabeth II that sound almost impossible in today's world.
Number 30. Inside Buckingham Palace, there is a private ATM used only by the royal household. Not a public bank, not a normal cash point. A machine hidden inside one of the most secure residences in the world, designed purely for convenience and privacy. Even something as basic as withdrawing money is handled in a completely different system when your home is a palace. And that's just the starting point. Number 29. She does not need to curtsy to anyone. In royal protocol, everyone else is expected to show respect to the monarch through formal gestures like curtsies or bows. But the Queen herself is never placed in a position where she must return that gesture, because in that system, there is no one above her. Number 28. She does not need a last name. Most people are identified through family names, but the Queen exists differently in official records. She is simply Elizabeth II, or Elizabeth R, where R stands for Regina, meaning Queen. Her identity is not treated like a normal citizen's identity. It is treated as a constitutional role, and that difference changes everything.
Number 27. She is exempt from jury duty. Ordinary citizens can be called into court to judge others, but the Queen can never be placed in that position. Because in the legal structure, she represents the source of justice itself, not someone who participates in it as a subject. Number 26. She has access to the crown jewels. These are not just royal accessories. They are centuries-old symbols of authority, used in coronations and state ceremonies. The Queen has direct access to them and decides when they are used. But what makes this even more interesting is that these items are not personal property in the normal sense. They belong to the institution of the crown itself. Number 25. She chooses her own menu. Every week, royal chefs prepare structured meal options for her. She reviews them, often written in French, and selects exactly what will be served. Even her meals follow a system designed around precision and routine. Number 24. She can issue royal warrants. This is a form of royal approval given to companies that supply goods or services to the royal household. Once granted, it allows businesses to display the royal coat of arms. For companies, it's not just honor, it's prestige that can change their entire reputation.
Number 23. She can grant criminal pardons. Through a historic power known as the royal prerogative of mercy, the Queen can reduce or forgive criminal sentences in rare cases. It's not commonly used today, but it still exists as part of the constitutional system. Number 22. No law becomes official without her royal assent. Even after Parliament passes a law, it does not legally exist until the Queen approves it. In modern times, it's almost always a formality, but constitutionally, it is still a required final step. And that alone shows how deeply the monarchy is built into the system. Number 21. She is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Every soldier in the British military serves under the authority of the crown. They swear allegiance not to a politician, but to the monarch. Even though government leaders handle operations, the symbolic authority remains with her.
Number 20. She can dissolve Parliament under constitutional conditions. In rare situations, Parliament can be dissolved, leading to a full national election. It's a power that exists quietly in the background of democracy. never often used, but always there. Number 19. She has symbolic ownership of unclaimed swans in the UK. In certain parts of British waterways, unmarked swans are historically considered under royal protection. It's not practical ownership, it's tradition that has survived for centuries. Number 18. She has traditional rights over marine animals like dolphins and sturgeons. These laws come from medieval times when marine resources were linked to the crown. Today, they remain symbolic reminders of how old traditions still echo in modern law.
Number 17. She appears on currency around the world. Her portrait has been featured on coins and banknotes in dozens of countries, making her one of the most widely recognized figures in global monetary history. Number 16. She influences royal dress and etiquette. Royal appearances are guided by strict traditions. From clothing to behavior, everything follows a structured system shaped by centuries of protocol. Number 15. She meets the Prime Minister regularly. These meetings are private and confidential. No recordings, no public details, just direct communication between the head of state and head of government. Number 14. She does not need a passport. Because British passports are issued in her name, she does not require one for international travel. She is essentially the authority behind the document itself.
Number 13. She does not need a driving license. Driving licenses in the UK are issued under her authority, which places her outside the requirement of holding one. Yet she still learned to drive during World War II when she served in military support roles. Number 12. Her official vehicle does not require a license plate. Royal vehicles are exempt from standard registration rules. They are recognized through status, not identification numbers. Number 11. Royal transport can operate under special speed protocols. When traveling on official duty, royal convoys operate under protected conditions designed for security and efficiency. Number 10. She is exempt from the Freedom of Information Act. Unlike government departments, the royal household is not fully subject to public information requests, giving it a unique level of privacy.
Number 9. She has historical legal custody traditions over royal grandchildren. In older royal law, the monarch had authority over royal heirs, a tradition that still exists symbolically today. Number 8. She controls royal protocol. From ceremonies to formal traditions, she plays a central role in maintaining how royal life is structured and presented. Number 7. She formally appoints the Prime Minister. After elections, she invites the winning party leader to form a government. Without this step, the government cannot officially begin. Number 6. She confers knighthoods and royal titles. Titles like Sir and Dame are granted by her to individuals who have contributed significantly to society.
Number 5. She holds reserve powers for extreme constitutional crises. In rare and theoretical situations, the monarch retains powers that exist as a constitutional safeguard. Number 4. She has authority in Commonwealth realms like Australia. In certain constitutional systems, her representative can play a role in government formation or dismissal under rare conditions. Number 3. She is the head of the Church of England. This connects the monarchy to one of the oldest established religious institutions in the country.
Number 2. She influences senior church appointments. Through constitutional processes, she is involved in approving high-ranking church positions like bishops and archbishops. Number 1. She is not required to pay taxes by law, but chooses to do so voluntarily. While exempt in principle, she began paying taxes voluntarily as a modern tradition of responsibility and transparency. And that's the part most people never think about. These aren't random privileges, they are layers of history, law, and tradition built over centuries.
still quietly shaping how a modern country functions today. A system where one role doesn't sit outside the law, but sits inside it in a completely different way. Now the real question is, if you lived in this system, which of these privileges would shock you the most? And do you think traditions like this still belong in the modern world? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.